Hi, a very hot and sweaty Wayne here. It's about 90 degrees plus out there today, and we just had a tornado warning, but luckily nothing happened, so everything's good. But I just want everybody to know I joined a guitar club, the University of Iowa Guitar Club, and our first real meeting was tonight. I'd been to one meeting before, but that was just me and one other person. But this was our first one where we had, quite a few people. I don't know, 8 or 9 people. Okay, so here's some clips from our first meeting. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh, really? You get back. Well, it's the best way to announce you're not at home.
Right. So rob these people.
Right, exactly. Not that in Iowa City that becomes kind of something you worry about a whole lot. But.
So what's the official name? Is it Guitar Club at Iowa?
Guitar Club at Iowa.
That's the official name.
Yeah.
But the one on the Facebook says
Iowa.
of Iowa City. There's like 2 actually, right?
Right, because
and then there's the just regular folks one.
Right, because when they originally made the page, you had to put in your UI at Iowa.
Right, yeah, and they wanted to send you and sign you up for all this other crud.
Oh.
I was like, forget it.
Yeah, and I just wanted to have something for the community too, especially during the summer because there's not a lot of students.
Yeah.
And
I like your T-shirt, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. We're gonna make some more. All the ones we got now are mediums.
Yeah.
And this was. I can push a medium, but I try to look like I'm trying to look cool,
Yeah, well, when you can't put your arms down because it's too tight.
But we're gonna make some more.
Okay. So this is Colt Amburn. Is that?
Colt Amburn.
He's the public relations guy. Is that
For the
pretty much
guitar
what
club,
you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the first meeting of summer 2017. Okay.
That's great.
Hello.
No, that's okay. It's a good place to start. We can show you some kind of neat, fun, little sites that help, or if you haven't seen it already. We use Musician a lot. A lot of times we put it up on the big screen. We can all play together.
It sounds like it's got at least decent tone. I've had other little ones that just sound crappy.
They're tough to get a higher quality sound out of something so small.
Yeah, and it's got kind of a funky little, distortion thing.
Probably a lot of tip.
Oh, there.
I don't care
which
for
one?
that.
Yeah.
Come on in.
There's another friend.
You played?
I did play for a long while ago.
Okay.
But not played it professionally. Someone just taught me how to play the chords, open major chords, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I'm interested in learning
Okay.
more.
Cool.
So.
Well, yeah,
Nice.
we try and have space for the people that want to jam. But if you guys want to go over basics, I can do that with you. Or we can help you, and then they could take a little
Is that like
jam.
jazz guitar and jazz?
That's
We were doing? Nah, we were just...
It was putzing around on the blues.
that was a blues.
Yeah, almost a blues.
Trying to
A blues
That's
and
get
a
quite
blues
good.
and E. You can turn a blues into. You can make it jazzy, but that was more of a shuffle.
Neil Young's what I was doing Down by the River.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like
Some
to
of
me.
these songs they all have
How,
different.
how you guys know what to play and
Oh well,
Isn't
blues is kind of like it's like a communication between guitars because at least in America everybody kind of learns it as it's like one of the first song structures you kind of learn because it has kind of predictable groups of 4, and that's kind of how you base. Not all songs are like that, but you do have to remember a little bit. But once you do, you can play with just about anybody playing guitar. Yeah.
Plus, I think it's a good, like you said, it's a foundation to where you can hear the blues in Jimi Hendrix or Rolling Stones or anyone, whether or not if they're specified as a blues artist, they have that foundation and background. To what I think, like Neil Young, I wouldn't necessarily consider him a blues guitar player, but he's got that
I guess
Yeah.
so. Why don't we talk about that for a second? Can I get over there so I can use the board? I think we got a board.
Ooh, are we getting the marker out?
Get the marker
Serious
out.
now. Oh my. It almost feels like a lecture.
So, even if you don't know your basic chords, this kind of makes somewhat
Equipped with
Oh my.
intuitive sense. I know, man. We got a crapshoot at
big
the
giant, you know.
crapshoot at the university. The markers get used up.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's the kids using them or the janitors are smelling them or they're all dead.
Or a little bit of both.
Or the kids smell them too. I don't know.
I tell you, every time the faculty find them, they're gone.
Oh wait, they mark too.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Okay, so generally 12-bar blues progressions. 12 is kind of a lot to remember, right? So we break it up in 12 is divisible by 4 and 3. So in 3 groups of 4. So we're talking E, right?
Yeah.
So, all our notes that we use are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we're in the key E, so E is going to be our 1, our first one, right? And so we use 1, 4, and 5. So the chords we're going to use are 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
There's something there.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh no, I'm sorry. The first one is 1, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
when you go to 2,
2,
3, 4. Yep, 3, 4. So we're going to use these guys. So for the first 4 bars, it's pretty much just, this is where you can lock your E onto what the song's going to sound like. Because by bar, I mean 1, 2, so E, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And then E, 1, 2, 3, 4, and E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is all the same chord. It's kind of boring, but it locks you into the groove. Can you guys play 4 bars of the E? Play a shuffle or just 4 bars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And that would be it. Right? So you're just hearing the tune, right? You're getting the shuffle, right? But if the whole song was like that, you freaking fall asleep.
You're like,
Right.
all right, just switch it up. It's getting tiring.
Not that it hasn't been done. Mike.
Oh, it's been done.
No, there actually are. Smokestack Lightning is kind of like that. It's but it's such a. It's yeah, that's
just
all.
the E, but he elaborates on the E.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's is that
No,
not,
that's a good point.
Is that not true?
It's the whole time. Boom, boom. Play a
I was
little bit
gonna
more of
say,
that.
does
So
he-
listen to what I mean.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
Oh yeah, that's the same exact. So this whole song is just basically.
Yeah. The whole song's like that, and he's just droning on this E now.
So
We're
this
not going to
is,
do that with the blues. We're going to go to something else.
Yeah. Well, that's technically the blues, but it's not a
Right,
12 bar.
but with this one now, it's about to get more exciting, right?
Yeah.
it's gonna get real sexy here.
Right? So we'll mark out our next 4 bars. So it's like, all right, we got to go somewhere. We go to our 4. So we go a little bit higher. So you know, like you think like, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I am back down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard that song, but you probably heard something like it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go a little bit higher to mix it up. 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to add a little bit of change. And then we're going to go back to our roots.
You like me so much.
Because we like E so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there actually are some 8-bar blues. I believe old time rock and roll is kind of 8-bar blues.
Yeah, like Key to the Highway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then he does the E, then he goes to the B after that.
Yeah. And can you guys play like a little example of that and then
Where
cut
are we
yourself?
going? We're doing, where
Cut yourself off at the 8th bar.
Okay,
So
so we-
1, 2, 3, 4.
We start from the first one or from 4? Or from 5, I should say. You want to do the whole thing?
No, yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, so
Let's start from the E so you can hear how it transitions.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll
Right
stop the
here.
8th bar.
So I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Start on 1. Yeah, okay. Then 1. I know, that kind of leaves you wanting more, right?
Where's it going? It's got somewhere to go.
It kind of leaves you
Now
wanting
we're
more.
done. See you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week,
That's what
right?
it brings you back.
So now this is the fun part that is called turnaround. Because this has the most chord changes and we use our dominant 5 chord. What's a dominant mean? We'll talk about it another day. But in this case we'll just call it dominant because it kicks ass.
Doesn't involve ropes or anything.
No. It's good. It's the highest. So this is the climax of your chord progression. Yeah. And I think I usually play it. I haven't written that down for a while. I think we're going to go right to the 5. We're going to go
5, 4, 1, 4. 5.
down to the 4 to the 1 and then back to the 5.
Right.
Yep.
So we're going up to this B, A, E, and then throw ourselves back up to the 5, and then that'll start us over back at the head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to play the whole way through. And can I have a volunteer to help us point out where we are? Okay.
You're hired.
So just play the first one so we can get what I mean with the beat.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, you got it. Okay, we'll start over again. All right, count them off. You mind if I take a picture?
2, 3.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2.
Here we go, 4 chord. Back to the 1. Now we turn around. 1, 5. You can keep jamming
Over
it.
and over and over again.
Yeah, and so usually you do that, and then you'll have a solo section where, one person will take a solo, and you can like trade off, or it might be another instrument, or it might be the singer. But usually when the singer's going, you try and keep it kind of simple, so you can actually hear the words.
Unless
You
you're
know.
the Grateful Dead.
and
And then you take it to way
But
higher
what-
expectations.
But when you get so many guitar players, everybody's gonna want to show off and play a little bit. So sometimes, but yeah, usually when the vocals, that's kind of the simple part of it.
How long does it take to reach to this point?
Actually, you can play.